Hey guys, welcome back to Stranded. We have long distance travel that just finished. This is going to allow us to build a hot air balloon to go out and explore distant points of interest. We also have a thing called smoke signals. Large balls of smoke can be seen rising from a single location. This could be an alien phenomenon or, more likely, a human waving a blanket over a fire. So interesting, unlock smoke signals expedition. So now we're able to, if we can just get the balloon, we can go ahead and unlock a smoke signals expedition. We can travel over there in 3 days and see what's up with it. So I'd like to start maybe looking at that while Jack focuses on the stones and everything. Maybe other people can focus on other things like that. So we're going to go into science, and we can see that there's now a hot air balloon here, and it requires 20 sticks, 10 metal alloys, and 50 fabrics or leather. I don't know if we're going to be able to build it, but I'm going to try and get it built. And I think I'm going to maybe put it over here for now, just kind of off in the distance. I could also maybe put it right here. That's not a bad spot for it, I suppose. Yeah, let's try to build it there instead. Laura is focusing entirely on harvesting. We can lose the crop if we don't harvest it in time. It can deteriorate, so we do want to harvest as much of this grain as we can so that we have it for the season. Now, it's possible that we can't use it in time. We do have a lot of farms, so it's possible we waste a lot of this stuff, but the point of farming it, the point of planting it, was that we have it when we need it and a good supply. We don't have to have 100% of this crop harvested and secured and protected or whatever. As long as we have enough for us to survive ongoing, I don't really care, because once we harvest it, we replant it, and it doesn't cost me anything. So, yeah, we're going to keep going with this. I think, Jack, you can construct the hot air balloon. I was going to have Jack focus on this, but for now, we're going to focus on the hot air balloon. I also have bricks baking in this furnace, and I'd like to get a second furnace. I'm going to put another one down here, and we could maybe have somebody like, I don't know, Rita has some construction skill. I suppose we could let her try it. Just kind of get in here and make this. We also have some antibiotics now finally in this done. So that's going to be in a resource that we can access now. Lara just got farming level 6. So antibiotics are ready to go. Very good. When this hot air balloon gets built, I'm going to send Rita over there, and she's going to be gone for 3 days. But when she goes that way, hopefully we find more people, which would be really nice to find. Chaos Moon. And more stuff falling. I'd like to, use the balloon to go out that way. And hopefully Rita comes back with having learned something extra, because she has that perk, that skill, that trait. Sorry, the trait, that natural curiosity trait. So I'm hoping that she gets there. All right, Jack. Balloon is almost done and completed. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go on expedition, smoke signals, no hot air balloon supply with fuel. Oh, okay, we just need to put fuel in it. And what does it take for fuel? It takes actual liquid fuel. Wow. Okay, well, we have some right here. There's only 56 of it, but it is a little bit, and maybe we can get more as we salvage some more. But I would really like to get this house done. We got the balloon done really fast. And I think that's a good thing, though, because we want more people. More people to help out with this. Our camp is, I think, admittedly, this camp is a little bit too spread out and a little bit big for 4 people to properly manage it. When it comes to repairing these things, butchering, cooking, planting, harvesting, scavenging, exploring, observing, science output, it's like the crafting. There's a whole lot of stuff that has to be happening in addition to just building this house. And so, like, right now I've got research. Can't do it unless I got one person pretty much dedicated to it. We are rocking tailoring next. We can then put electric grids on the menu. I almost feel like wooden fortifications might be a good thing. Gives us towers we can shoot from, which might be good. Hay cloth would be good too. That's a 3-day research, though. I don't know about that. Incendiary traps could be okay. They're expensive to build, though. Same thing with flamethrowers. It's expensive to build, and we need fuel in order to do that. And honestly, I would rather the fuel go towards the expeditions. It's a little bit of a trade-off in defense. I realize my difficulty is on hard, so maybe that's not a good thing, but I think I would prefer that our resources go towards exploration. And then I'm really hoping some of our salvaging can find electronics so that I can start getting my own power supply done rather than relying on diesel generators, which is again going to require not only 20 liquid fuel to build it because it initially fills up the tank, but it will also constantly require liquid fuel to keep it going to get the power, and we don't want that either. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done, and I would like to get more people to help out doing it. So I'm going to have Simon really quick, before you do anything, can you refuel this, please? And then once we get this fueled up, we should now be ready to go out to the expedition. So here we go. Expedition, we're going to send Rita. And she's going to go out there and see what she can see with the balloon. So Rita's taking a walk. That's because it's not her time to go yet. Did you eat yet? I can never tell which menu to look at. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Well, she's not going yet. Maybe it needs to be her. Oh, there she goes. On an expedition. So I've never seen one of these balloons take off before. In fact, I've never seen the balloon before right now. So I would like to watch it go. There it goes. Up, up, and away. Imagine you're in this situation on an alien planet. And your thought is, I'm going to get a hot air balloon built. And I'm going to use a hot air balloon to go explore. Yeah, because that would never go. That's just, it sounds like a terrible idea, to be honest. It really does, because you can't really control where a hot air balloon goes. You're kind of at the mercy of the wind. You also can't control with precision where it lands. So again, you're at the mercy of the wind. I don't really care if if this stuff wants to rot away, I'm all right with it. Although, getting the bird, this is raw insect meat. I would like to get the bird meat. Not sure where that is. Ooh, hides. Hides are right here. Hold on. Do we have hides sitting right there? Haul those in. Oh my goodness. Why is that sitting over there? We need to use those if possible. We already have a spear in stock. This is good. I want to get, let's say, yeah, three heavens. So Jack's the only one left. We're going to have you wield a spear. So now you were the only one without a melee weapon, and now everyone has a melee weapon. We are going to pause the spear, and we'll just focus on, here we go. We're just going to focus on keeping the bandages up and running, I guess, when it comes to crafting. Okay. Still hammering away at this foundation. All the purples areas are places where the resources are already delivered. Oh, wow. That was a fast expedition. Hold on. Expedition discovery. Draka. The patterns on the back of that animal with a big flat head are very similar to those of the small drak insect native to my homeworld, so I felt like calling it Draka. Draka. Much to my surprise, it seems to be a peaceful herbivore. It certainly doesn't look like it, does it? The elevated position of its eyes allow it to keep watch for predators and danger while feeding. If cornered, it can defend itself with its long, strong forelegs, whose claw-like endings seem quite intimidating. So it will fight back, but it's of no threat if we leave it alone. So that seems good. I found a survivor, she says. Another mouth to feed? No, I have plenty of food. We're good. Welcome to our camp. Talus joins. Who is Talus? All right, let's learn a little bit about Talus. I don't remember him from the character sheet, so there's a lot of characters. I just don't remember individual stuff. So Talus, you are effective at combat. Very good. You have good intellect skills. You can help out Simon a lot of things. Physical skills, excellent crafting. Even a little bit of construction. That's fine. What do you have for personality? Hardworking, 25% more movement speed and manipulation efficiency. You're also plus 100% health. Good, but you're also a glutton. You will get hungry 25% faster, and you love relaxing in armchairs. Wow, you do seem like an armchair guy, don't you? Okay, good. As the youngest of 5 adopted sons, Talus always had to work hard to prove his abilities. After rigorous studying and training, he rose to the rank of first-class space captain. First-class space captain. That's a very interesting rank. And has made many successful journeys throughout the galaxy. His arch nemesis is the kitchen and anything that has to do with cooking. So he's basically me. Okay, good. Glad we got that taken care of. You're not allowed to eat raw meat, raw fruits, raw grain. You're also not allowed to eat the distasteful flowers. You can't eat the sweet syrup if you'd like to. Actually, why don't we just do this? Simon, copy restrictions, Talus, go. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, good. We're still down over 400 stone for the pending construction projects that are here. I have canceled this. I may regret that, but I would really like this to be built first. If I can get that done, I would very much like that to be a thing first. I do wish I could also see the balloon coming back. Like, I want to see it fly in. Wherever it is in the sky, you know? It doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to do that. I thought that was a 3D... Oh, I can. Right there. There it is. He's coming from that direction. And you, of course, can control exactly where this lands, right? No, you would never be able to do that. Let me see real quick. Is there anything else to do? Explore. So this is just a random exploration. There's not a specific thing to do. But we might be able to find something by doing that. So why don't we say Rita... Oh, you're already refueling on the way. Okay. So somebody else already has the fuel. There we go. So if I wanted to go exploring... Didn't you just get refueled? I guess you have to be fully fueled. That's pretty expensive. I think we maybe don't do this unless we have a specific thing we're going for here. Talus can help with construction on the house, though. All right, Jack finally has a helper. That's fantastic news. I do have people prioritizing mining so we can get as much stone as possible. And I think also I probably should go ahead and do something like that and that. Yeah, that's good. Nothing in the back on that side, only this side here. Can't reach rock. Well, then do a different rock. Probably this one you can't reach. Which is fine. You don't have to reach it. If you can't reach it, you can't reach it. No big deal. So yeah, we're getting more stone. Just constantly doing it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use brick for this too. Because brick is actually a better resource than stone. So we'll lay the stone foundation. But brick is better. So if I take a look at rooms and stone, we have medium thermal insulation and 100 integrity. If we use bricks instead, we get twice the integrity and we have good thermal insulation, which is great. It means it's gonna help keep us warm in the cold weather and help keep us cool in the hot weather, right? That's what we're looking for. Well, we're gonna need a lot of bricks though, so I'm constantly filling these things up with bricks. And I think I'm probably just gonna say do forever at this point. Yeah, we should just leave the bricks to be... I got this to 1200, but we're never going to get that high. So the task is really just to keep delivering this. And I think I'm going to set activities. And we're going to say, Talus, let's have you focus on healing first and foremost, always. Handling will be a 2 for you. Construction will be 2. We're going to have you... You're not really going to do anything with planting, but you can cut. Scavenging should be a good thing for you. Mining will be a good thing for you. No cooking. We'll just get you out of there completely. No crafting for now. I think no tailoring. Probably should look at tailoring. You actually are fairly intelligent, right? So you should be able to help with research and stuff too. So this is kind of like, I know there's a lot of priorities there, so it's really not super specialized, and I probably should narrow it down a little bit more for him. I think I will. I think for now, we're going to say that construction is your number one thing. We're going to make sure that you are helping Jack with as much construction as you can, if there is construction to do. Currently, you're just cutting these, which is good. We need the hay, and that hay is used for the bricks, too. We're popping it in here to help with bricks. So it's not for waste. It's also a very good thing. We actually don't have a sleeping spot for him, so let's really quick make one. We could build a bed, I think. A wooden bed. We could. Using the fabrics. And then everybody could just start sleeping in a bed. We'll slowly switch out people's beds as we go. That's probably a good thing. Let's start that process. We're gonna start getting people in beds instead of these. Yes, just make this bed on top of his face. It's fine. No big deal. And this is going to be we're gonna start this as Talus's bed for now. But I would like to get some people up and awake. So let's say I never figure out which one it is. Yeah, you're awake now. So this is going to now deconstruct. We can also deconstruct this one. All right. And then we can just say, Simon, feel free to do that. Just take those away. And then what we'll do is we'll make a copy of that bed. Oh, right. You have to be further away, don't you? Okay. Nope. No big deal. We can make this work. So what we'll have to do to make this work is we're going to need another... let's do another one of these real quick. We're just going to put you there. Jack, feel free to make us another one of these little shelters really quick. And then we can also get Jack on the bed as well. There we go. We'll go another copy right next to it here. And then also we'll move this one over. So we're going to get rid of this one. Simon, just get rid of that, please. Thank you much. Move this bed over to here. There we go. And then we'll get rid of this sleeping spot. So get rid of this one. There we go. And then Jack, can you... Nope. Yep. And then I want to focus on a copy here like this. This is our new area for sleeping. Now everyone can sleep and at least have a bed, okay? Instead of a little sleeping spot. And then we'll move these beds into the house once the house is completed. We're only down 90 stone from what we need. And we can keep hammering away at this floor. So I'm going to keep playing on. You can kind of see the pattern here. You got people cutting. We got people, you know, we're making bricks. We're doing all sorts of stuff. I might need another one of these furnaces to make them even faster than this. We're also a little bit short on fuel here. So we need somebody to come over and refuel it maybe. Okay, so I let it run for a little while here. We got this construction done. At least the foundation is done now. And we also got this event that popped up that said cargo pod. What are the ship's cargo pods made a crash landing in the close vicinity? If left as it is, anything salvageable will perish in the following days. So we have a cargo pod expedition we could go to. And obviously that sounds like a good thing to go to. But we are 4 fuel shy of being able to actually go on anything. Because it's just the way that is. We can go next. Cargo pod is on this side, so we have all these different directions we can go to, right? And we need the hot air balloon to have a full fuel in order to go on these things. So it's a 3-day thing to go get this. This is going to expire in 4 days. So if we don't salvage any more fuel, then we're just not going on this. So I do want salvaging to be kind of a main thing for these guys for a little while. We've got quite a bit of stone. I don't know if we have enough to do what I want to do, but I think we have quite a bit. So I think what we're going to do real quick is just go to activities. And we're going to say that Jack and Laura are going to focus primarily on salvaging instead. And we're going to send Jack over to this one. And Laura can go over to this one. And then Talus is already doing salvaging this one here. And then we've got a scavenge that we could do. We can mark for that one over there. So I'm really hoping that we find... Oh, did you just quit without getting anything? You were so close. Finish it. Yeah, you just left this almost done and then went to that way. Scavenge just some scrap. So I'm really hoping we discover electronics in one of these things. That would be really nice to have. We have CPU cores. So that's something. It's pretty advanced. I don't need that yet, but, you know, thank you, I guess. Electronics would be significantly more helpful. Yeah, and then fuel also so that we can go on that expedition and maybe get even more. It's like Jack has decided he doesn't want to eat again. That's the thing. We have grain porridge, so Jack, please eat something. There's plenty of food. Really, the survivors should have their main priority be eating. Like, taking care of their well-being should be the main thing. If you are ravenously hungry, stop what you're doing and eat food. You know, I just wish they would do that instead of wandering about. I mean, it really does, I think, come down to the schedule and saying, hey, you can only eat during relaxation periods, which is no good. That's no bueno. I don't like it. Okay, so yeah, with this being done, here's the problem. So building tools in this game, I don't particularly like them. I think they should have been done differently. That's my opinion. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct these stairs because they're going to be in my way. But I want to show you why I don't particularly like these building tools. I don't know where Jack is. Where are you at? Okay, you're over here. Transporting some of that stuff that you scavenged, that looks like. Yeah, you're going to play darts. I think just for a second, you're going to go ahead and deconstruct these stairs. Just so I can plan out this building, because these are going to be in my way if I try to plan it out now. Okay. And then I need you to haul these out of the way because they will be in the way too. And now we're good. Okay, so I should now be able to go over to room. We only have 80 bricks. So we're not likely to get enough bricks. I've been hammering away at them, but you know, it takes these guys to be constantly doing these tasks to get them to do it. So let's get them to make more. There we go. We need to refuel things, looks like. Yep, handling furnace. Very good. And then I want you to do the same thing right here. For some reason, I have to just constantly click these things to get them to do it. Well, for some reason. It's because their activities, they're not set for delivering and handling and all that kind of stuff, right? They have a level 1 task, and so they're doing the level 1 tasks instead of handling. So, I mean, that just makes sense to me. Laura, we're going to go 2 there. And you know what? I think, yeah, I really need scavenged. I'm really hoping that you find some fuel. We need it bad so that I can refuel this. Okay, so here's the thing that bothers me with this. You cannot make tall walls. So in other words, this is as high as I can go with the roof and the wall here. Basically 1 story. If I want to go 2 stories, like say having it be here, then I need it to go kind of like that, right? So that it's right where it needs to be. I can hold control and it will allow me to build it, but what's going to happen is it will build the floor higher than I want it to build it. It's going to build me another layer of floor. So if I was to do this right here, for example, right, inside this thing, you can't see it right now, but if I go ahead and do that, there is another floor right here, okay, that they're going to start building. And I don't want them to do that, right? I'd like them to not do that. So I'd have to go in, I think, and if I just tell them to cancel all construction sites placed on top or inside by canceling that floor. So if I cancel this, then I don't think it's going to allow me to make these walls all the way up the side. So I'm going to try this, and we'll see what it does. And it's got to kind of be, I guess it doesn't have to be one at a time, but see, it's going to start deleting that too. And I wish there was an undo or something. Like if I cancel orders through here, it removes the walls too. And it's just not possible to do this unless I'm just missing something, right? That's the hardest part about this. It's just got this weird look to it. And then also, I said cancel orders, but now you guys are all being told to deconstruct, so don't do that. Okay, so we're not able to do that. If I was to build the first story of this, right, for the room tool, if I was to want to build this first room, it will totally allow me to do this, which is what I need, and then the door would go there, and that's no problem. But now we're left with sort of this weird situation where I cannot get the stairway to get up to here. It just won't allow me to do it. One thing we could maybe do is just have this outdoor stairway that says they come outdoors really quickly and then get up to the 2nd floor. That's not what I was hoping for, though. But the building tools are just not going to allow me to do what I want to do, I don't think. So if I was to build stairs, for example, we can go stone. That's fine. I cannot build this to get to the 2nd floor. It just doesn't seem like it's going to allow that. And I really wish it would. And maybe it's because I've already built this foundation or something. I don't know. It would be really nice if I really wish more people would use building tools similar to how The Sims does it, to be honest. Like The Sims is like gold standard for house building. It's insanely good. But you can't have 2-level walls. So I think what I will need to do is, as weird as it looks, I'm not going to be able to achieve the look that I was hoping for unless I do this in a really weird way. But if I'm going to have them go outside anyway, then I might as well do it this way. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to say that I want to build stairs, stone, and I want to build them, let's say, we could go maybe all the way to this side. I kind of wanted them to go in the middle, but this will be fine, I guess. We could go something like this. And I think maybe I have to go 1 tile back. This might work. This might work. We'll put the stairs here, okay? I mean, I could also put them here, I suppose. If I put them on the outside, then people can get... They don't have to go through here to get to their bedrooms, right? Because the bedrooms are up top. That's what I'm hoping to do. So maybe the stairs should be on the outside. We could say that they're over here, like this. Oh, it's so close. Unfortunately, I don't have a floor right here. Can I just put a floor here really quick? Will you allow me to... Well, I have to make a custom floor like that. It's the foundational floors, right? Can I put one... Yeah, something like... I guess it'd have to be extended almost like this, right? Something like that. And then we do something like this. That's what I'm thinking right now. And I think that's what we just ultimately have to do for this to work. It's not quite what I had in mind for the build, but it's going to have to work. So what I'll do is we'll have a roof here, and this will be room number 1, all right? Room area or whatever, number 1. We'll have a door that is here, maybe right in the corner, or it could be off to the side. I guess it doesn't really matter where it is, but we'll put it here. So they'll walk up here and they'll go through the door. Or they can also walk up to go to the second door, which will be up here. Then this room will now be right here. And I wanted this to be brick, but I don't think we have enough brick. So I think what I'll do maybe is the top part will be brick. And we do that because, let's see if I can just copy this really quick to here. Can I do that? Oh, you're not gonna let me build that, are you? You suck. All right. We're gonna do the top part brick. And the reason for this is because it has a lot more better installation. We can have really good installation where they sleep. At least they'll have a good night's sleep, and we won't have to worry about that. So bricks, a lot of them needed for this. And if I was to bring this down like that, yep, it will now go all the way. Yeah, we'll go all the way over. Like, I can't go there. All right, we'll have to start it on this side then, because this room can't be built the way this way. So we'll say here, and then we're gonna go all the way over to the wall, as far over to the wall as we can. It would be there, I guess. This will be the room, the door for that. And then on this side, we will continue this with brick, and it'll just be here. So this little extra snippet on this side. And so we end up having a house that looks kind of like this, which I repeat is not the way I wanted it initially. This is not what I had in mind before, but I don't think it's a problem. I think it looks pretty cool from down below, actually. It's going to look nice. It definitely looks like it's got that 2-layer look to it. It's just the only downside is that I can't have a staircase inside that goes to a level 2. Like doing 2-story builds doesn't seem to be a thing that's easy to do in this game. Maybe it is possible, and I'm just bad at it. This is my first time using it, so I mean, I suppose that's a thing. If you're a veteran at this game and you know exactly how to do that, feel free to leave me that, instruction, I guess, down in the description, I guess. Maybe I'll go and look at YouTube and see if there's some sort of tutorial that walks me through how to do it. But I just don't see a way with the tools I have available to me to make this work. It does look like a very nice house, and I wanted to do some stuff back here too. We could expand and have like more bedrooms and stuff back in here, sort of just looking like we're building into the mountain is kind of where I was digging a little bit here. So anyway, We just have to make a lot more brick in order to do this. So we're going to keep making bricks. We're at to 85 brick, which means we are insufficient by 379 to actually make that house work, which is fine. We can sleep here for a while. I want to get this part done first, which is all stone. And it looks to me like there's actually... So is this a roof, or is this this isn't another floor? That's actually where the roof is. Yeah. This is the top of the... Okay. And the top of this is just a little higher than here. So maybe it's all about the actual levels. Like maybe I should have... I don't know. Maybe you don't build foundation first. Maybe you just say, hey, I want a room, and it just builds it for you, right? You could just say, hey, I want a room like this, and it just builds it with the foundation and stuff included. It comes with a stone foundation included, right? And if there's a way to somehow make this 2 stories, I would love to know how, because it just doesn't look like there is. Okay, that's our house. Looks pretty solid. I just need electric stuff, all right? We have, we've scavenged the power cells. We have. So we've scavenged power cells, and the power cell generator looks to me like that will provide us with 100 continuous power, right? So can I go into this? Generates electricity while depleting a power cell. So this will only do it for a short time. I don't know if we should build our generator like this first. It's very cheap to do because it only takes the one item that we have, but there might be a better use for a power cell in the future. I'm really holding out for wind turbines. I really want wind turbines, and we don't really need the power yet until we get the house up. I will say, though, that building a lightning rod can make a little bit of sense, just because we don't yet have electrical... We don't really have a lightning problem yet. Doesn't mean we won't have it eventually. So I can put a lightning rod, let's say, right over by the door. I can put one right here. And then I can also put another one, maybe kind of in the middle of camp over here, like this. Actually, maybe right by the sleeping quarters here, like this. Yeah. So we'll put another one right here. And if we ever do get a storm, like a lightning storm, then these will protect us. It'll protect the balloon and protect all the other stuff that's around, right? That's what we want to do. Now it's just a matter of figuring out how to make electronics. I don't know how to do that. I'm wondering if that's in the research section. Can we make electronics? Yeah, electronics crafting right here. So I actually have that as available research I could put on there. It's 2 days, and we could just create our own, which seems good. We currently have the ability to research heat pumping, sensor devices, which are awesome, refrigerators, electric smelting, automated turrets. Would love it. I would. We just don't have the power to support it yet, but it's something we will definitely do. I think I'll get electronics crafting on the menu here on the schedule. If nothing else, because we're going to eventually need it anyway. And then why not get some musical instruments going to keep people happy? Maybe we'll get somebody with, good musical skills over time eventually, right? I like the way this house looks, man. This looks legit. I'm digging it. We have aggressive animals. 28 of them. All right, so we're looking at bigger ones. I personally like it better when there are fewer of them and they're bigger. I like that better because we have ranged weapons, and they are going to have to come all the way around again, so we have plenty of time to deal with them, thankfully. Good. At least until we get, critters that are really shitty. We don't want to do that. Talus, can you build this? Insufficient skill level. I thought you had construction skill. Really? You need a level 2 in order to build a stone fence? Maybe repair? Can you repair it? No, you can't repair it either. Construction 0, construction 1. So it's really just Jack. Swear to God, if anything happens to Jack, we're just screwed, aren't we? I mean, you can build a damn lightning rod, but you can't build a fence? You gotta be kidding me, Talus. Don't you dare go to sleep. I need salvage. Also, I need to watch Laura here and get her back to camp as All right, don't eat yet. Let's finish this so that we can potentially have something before the bugs come. And then my skills are improving. Oh, good for you. You didn't get me anything valuable though, unfortunately. Hang on, what are you? You look like a weapon. That looks like another weapon. It doesn't pop up what it is because it's not new, so it must be a weapon we already have. Talus is unarmed. We can fix that pretty soon. Currently, there's nothing to give you there, and there's nothing to give you there. Yeah, you are completely unarmed. Laura's going to drop off a weapon, though, and then we're going to be able to use it, I think. So this is a pulse rifle. Yep. Emits those waves to slow down enemies. Okay. Your skill set says you do have some combat ability. Pretty much the same as everybody else, though, and this is better than nothing. So we're going to get you one of these pulse rifles, too. And then you're at least going to be able to... Can you not go that way? Just for a little while. Can you just cut this stuff down? Okay, they're coming. I mean, that's why I don't want you to be way out here. All right, let's see where they're coming from. God, they're really creepy, aren't they? Now, the big ones look like they're a lot faster than the small ones. This is going to help to, in a way, kind of divide them up. It's going to make them just a little bit more spread out, which is in our favor. We want them to be spread out. It's when they're all clumped together in a horde that it becomes much more difficult to manage. So I'm just kind of let them run for a little bit here. They're going to come around the bend. There we go. So now we have the big ones, and then the small ones are way behind. So this is good. We can focus on those big ones and take them down really quickly. All right. So here's what I want. Lara, you're drafted. Get you over to... I guess we can hold you back behind this wall. It's not a good wall anymore, but fine. We'll get everybody drafted. So Rita drafted. Yep, drafted. Everybody's drafted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Let's all get here. Everybody get right here. Then we can line up and get ready for the enemy because they're coming. They're coming pretty quick. All right. So obviously it's dark, which is not in our favor. They seem to only attack at night, which is a real drag. Talus is not waking up. Hello? Hi, Talus. Come over here. Please join the party. All right. So you can see them coming from a distance right there. So what we want is for Jack to be in the back. We're going to put you here. We're going to stick Rita here. We're going to stick Lara, I think, right where she is. Kind of right there. Yep. Simon, you're going right in the front with your spear. You know it. And then Talus is right here. Okay, so we now have the makings for like sort of our front line and shooting, go. Rita there, Jack in the back. Yeah, I think this is where we want to be, right here. Okay. So we can't get completely surrounded because we got this wall between us. That should help us a little bit. And then let me see where Jack's... Yep, Jack should be able to see them now. Boom, excellent shot. Does take 2 shots to kill them, looks like. Oh boy. You guys can now start slowing them down, which is fantastic. We're missing. Simon, it's your go. It's go time for you, sir. Hold him off, everybody. Hold him off, guys. Okay, well, at least we can... Lara's got an injury. Let's take a look. What's she got? What's going on with her? She's got a superficial bite. She's not really bleeding. Should be okay for now. Jack, I want you shooting. Your gun is so good. I want you shooting. Please shoot with your gun. Boom. Thank you. Kill it. This one here, Jack, right there. Shoot that one. These guys can handle the ones that are up close. I want that big rifle getting all the damage it can. Good. All right. What do we got for injuries? Lara's bleeding a little bit. We got more bugs incoming. So we still have 20 animals left, and she's just going to sit here and bleed, which is not great. I think I'm going to... She's got time. We need her. So, like, we need that gun. So they're coming. They're just really slow. But they're spread out. I think we might be able to make this happen. It's only 1 damage per hour. It's per hour, not per minute. Okay, we're good. So let's just, shoot. There you go, Jack. Good job. Keep shooting them. Very good. This is like one-hit kills. I love it. Very good. All right, we got some other shots happening here. Jack, there you go, buddy. Shoot that one, please. There you go. Shoot that one right there. Yep. The further away they are, the better your shot. I like it. What's this? Oh, Predator. Night hunting, I see. Thanks for the help, buddy. Appreciate it. The Predator is night hunting. He is in range. I would like Jack to be shooting at the bugs, though, not the Predator. He is helping us. Boom. Bug dead. Shoot this one now. I think we're good here. Laura, go ahead and undraft, and Rita will go ahead and help you. Laura's going to go on a food binge? Really? That's a thing you're going to do? All you had to do is get treated. Now you're on I don't know how you're going to... I'm glad you're not going to bleed out while you're on a food binge. But us three can handle this now. It doesn't look like we have hardly any other injuries. Yeah, you're in perfect shape. You're in perfect shape. Simon, you're looking good. And Talus has a little tiny bite. No big deal. We can undraft you and await treatment. Simon, go ahead and be undrafted. And that seems like that's everything. Very nice. Okay, Jack, before you start shooting this animal, I'm undrafting you. So no more shooting if you can help it. And then we will just get these things marked for butchering for later. Okay? So we handled that one decently. I do like it better when there's less of them and just they're bigger, right? So I think we can play that up. I mean, granted, it does take a couple shots with that big rifle to kill the big ones, but with everybody having spears, I guess Talus needs to be better armed. He does have that stun gun, which I like, but first off, I wish they would attack during the day. I understand why they don't, but I wish they would attack during the day because we have a much better, view, but much better vision during that period of time. Do you have any bites? No, you're good. All right, so I want you focused on cooking. We're gonna run out of food here if we don't focus on cooking. So let's just get Rita up. I know, I'm waking you up early. I know, probably bad, but you have somebody on a food binge here. This thing just interrupted me again. Okay, I think it's too pushy. I get it, but it's too pushy. So here's what I'm gonna do. Construction, unimpressive. It really isn't. I wish there was better building tools. I really do. Exploration seems okay. Research, I don't have a problem with it, so I'll go 4 stars, I suppose. Resources seem fine. I'll go 4 characters. Like, I kind of wish we could make our own characters, to be honest. I'm going to go 3. And then combat seems okay. UI, yeah, I don't have any real problems with the UI. We'll go 4. Fine. Okay, cool. I've submitted this. Now please leave me alone. All right. I think that's going to do it for today's video. You can see that the way our house is going to look. It's going to be nice. As soon as, Lara's now awaiting treatment. So Talus will rush over and do the thing right away, which is great. Everybody else who's going to wait for treatment, right? They'll get treatment. We need fuel for the balloon. We need bricks for the house. Lots of bricks delivered so far. Looks like we actually have a brick wall back here, which is nice. Very nice. We're going to need even more brick. I'm going expensive on this first house. The dream home, right? This one right here, though, this is going to give us our initial place, right? We're going to have beds inside. Be able to climate control. We're going to have all of our research stuff inside. And then we start moving the beds and stuff up to here once we have bedrooms. So really what's happening is this is our first house. And then this is a natural extension that we've already planned, and we will constantly build as we get more bricks. But really, this little one here is the house, because it's just the stone that we absolutely can afford already. Okay, guys, I think that's it for now anyway. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate you. If you have any, I don't know, I hate this. This is the 3rd series in a row now where I've had to record it way in the future just so that I know I can push it out because I won't be able to make content for a month. And I really don't like it this way because I like to be able to see your feedback and to see your comments and to be able to react, and maybe even you're teaching me things and I can respond and react to those things and do it differently. I'm okay with those types of things. I just can't. I couldn't do it with Ixion, and I can't do it with this. And so you get to struggle with me, just like you, just like many of you struggled with Ixion. Thanks for watching. We'll see you. Bye-bye.